Red and Delusive Angie, she's literally sat there on 600 people. The minute she starts talking about a cat, she drops down to 400 people. So that tells me that her live is just hate. It's just hate. So Zach just makes me laugh. He really does. He's pathetic. I can't wait for... I would love police or something to turn up or ring my phone and say, listen, you need to come in. There's been like a bullying and harassment. Because I'd just show all the videos of him saying when he gets me, he wants to do this to me and do that to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't wait. I'm actually going to go live when I'm there. I'm actually going to go live when she's there, when I'm at the police station. If I do get a call, I'm going to record the call as well. And I'm going to be like, where can I send all my evidence of what he said about me in the last 6 months? This is going to be hilarious. And then I'm going to post the video. Literally, man was live on Saturday night saying he can't wait to get hold of me. He can't wait to do this and can't wait to do that. So I messaged him and said, listen, I'm in Newmarket. I'm 20 minutes from you. Do you want to meet up? And he went... He literally told Amanda, be quiet, darling, you're embarrassing and you're homophobic. You tried to get your son to fight Dan. You're embarrassing, love. And you look like you stink, Amanda, as well. Scouse queen. You know what I mean? You look like you stink. I can see your comments and I know you're in here listening, darling. Amanda, I know you're in here. Literally, you got your son on a live to literally go after Dan. You're absolutely embarrassing, love.
Yes.
You're absolutely embarrassing, Amanda.
The toilet to the basin. You mean to the sink? It's about, once I get my butt off the toilet and I go wash my hands, about 3 steps.
Absolutely, Amanda. Anytime, darling. If you think I'm worried, I'll send someone now and there. If you think I'm worried about your son at all, Amanda, if you think I would worry about your son at all, DM me and I'll get someone to go and meet him right fucking now. If you think I'm bothered right now. See how weird this woman Amanda is. Thank you so much, Dimps. Dimps, sorry, your story. I'm sending loads of love. If you ever want to message me, Dimps, message me. Amanda, what I find pathetic is, my darling, is that you're in Canadian Angie's chat and then listening to me on another device. No one's bothered about your son. No one cares about your son. No one gives a shit. Okay, Amanda, darling? No one cares. No one cares, darling. Out you go, smelly. Oh, hang on, we've got a video sent to us. No one cares, Scouse. Amanda literally got her son to threaten Dan. Right, did your son ever do anything to Dan? Don't think he did he? How embarrassing.
Check the skirt.
I don't. Phone here.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Sorry.
Check the skirt.
I love that. I'm playing that. My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the corner. Richard.
Papers, and I wouldn't have to walk to get to the fucking bathroom.
My name is Richard and I'm sitting in Canadian Angie's corner. Imagine sitting there night after night, right? Going out and doing a hard day's work and then coming back and fucking sitting there. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to play this woman's videos now. We might as well... Where's this fucking Lottie B? I'm going to try and do this respectfully as I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. What we're going to do is we're just going to correct information. Lottie B in Canadian Angie's. Oh, I'm so mad right now. I'm going to make a video on Luke the Judge and misread and try and get some clout off it. I'm so mad right now with Luke the Judge and that. Right, Lottie, darling? Where's your video? Where's your video on me? We're just going to correct some things, Lottie, my darling, you supporter of Zach the Brat.
Sorry, listen, right. Little insomniac that I am. I was sitting in CA's last night because I wasn't watching all that crap yesterday, and I caught up on some of what got said by Red and Luke.
Yeah.
In regards to the images from Zach.
Yeah.
They are some serious numpties, they are.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Because their defence was, well, he knew we would do the bad thing.
I'll stop you right there. I was never involved in that and never knew nothing about that. And I'll stop you right there because your man who you support, Crackosaurus, right? Your man who, Scamasaurus, your man who you support, has admitted on the phone that it was all a setup. He's admitted, cried his eyes out to Misread and apologised and said it wasn't him, it was set up by other people. So please don't use my name in a situation that I knew nothing about. Thank you.
That's why he set us up.
Which part was funny? I find funny the part of misinformation. Misinformation that you're putting out there had fuck all to do with me. He's the one that got on a call and cried. He's the one that's lied about how old his photos were. He's the one that's lied to multiple people about how old the pictures actually were. Him, not us. We didn't lie about how old the pictures were. He did. So I don't know why are you laughing because you're putting misinformation out? I'm not sure.
Like, I swear down, donuts.
Yeah.
Donuts. So let's get this straight. You've got Red screaming and shouting at Zach. Now let's put this in perspective. He sent her private images and said, "This is what's going on with me. Leave me alone." Yeah.
But darling, it wasn't what was going on with him because the pictures were a year old. So he tried to make out the pictures were in the here and the now, but they weren't. He told one person 3 months, one person they were in November, and one person who was very close to him said they're 12 months old. So I think you've just proven that your man that you're backing's lied. So what I find funny is the amount of misinformation you keep putting out there to get a little bit of clout.
And she, the same day, sent that on to 2 other people because she wanted to expose him. So she didn't care that he said, "Please leave me alone." She didn't give a shit. She faked that she give a shit, but she, behind his back, straight away, sent those images on. And she's last night screaming, right? She's screaming at him, calling him a CUNT, saying to him, "You set me up because you knew the same day that I'd sent them out, but you said nothing for a year." Donna, it's irrelevant what he did in that year because in that...
So it's irrelevant that the man admits to setting the woman up, and it's irrelevant that he lied about the time frame of the pictures. That's irrelevant, apparently. And it's irrelevant that the guy got close to her to get an FYP show and told her he loved her and sent her flowers and chocolates and then turned on her when he got his show of a setup. But you think that's irrelevant, that he lied about the pictures? Am I missing something here?
You then went and sent it on to multiple other people, one being Fact-Free and saying in that year, "Go and do this, expose this man." But apparently in that whole year, you reckon he knew that you'd sent them on, but you carried on doing underhand things.
You're getting a bit excited, love. Calm down, calm down. We're having a chat here. Calm down.
But he set you up. Donna, what? Donna, what? No, hang on. Actually, we can't use this as a defence because, we definitely can't use it as a defence when we're talking to Lucy Vanjie because we sent on her clapper as well. I mean, fucking hell. Like, mate, these...
I've never seen Lucy Vanjie's clapper. I've never had anything to do with Lucy Vanjie's clapper, so I don't really get what you're on about. Do you want to talk about Zach the Brat privately sending the information on a family to another creator to dox? Do you want to talk about that? Or do you just ignore all the behaviours of the people that you support? Do you want to talk about him digging into people's Facebooks and getting pictures and sending them on to be doxed? Do you want to talk about that? No, I imagine you don't want to talk about that. I imagine you'll want to keep quite quiet.
Criminal fucking masterminds, this lot, I'm telling you. I'm right, I'm not paranoid. You are paranoid because you did it. You did it, and you've been paranoid for a year. You was going to get exposed for doing it, and then you got exposed for...
Honey, you need the fire engine because your head is that far up Zach's arse. You need the fire engine. Now, where's the one on me?
Do you know what? Alright, while I'm at it, if you listen to what old Donna said today,
There's one on me.
Do you want to know what I find so amusing about this app,
Oh, here we go.
Sunday morning.
Here we go. This is the one about me. I love this. I love this. And every one of Zach's people. Mic drop, mic drop. Look at Zach laughing in the comments. All Zach's mods, mic drop. This is where things get interesting.
Sunday morning. It's Grand National Weekend. If you want to know why Luke McJanet is on here this morning trying to tear another man down yet again, talking what he's talking at his audience, telling you what he wants you to believe because he's dangerous. He's dangerous. You need to understand this is all projection because...
I'll stop you right there. Luke McJanet, this person sat here, Lottie B. This man here sat here because he was disgusted at a man laughing at a woman with a sick child playing the EastEnders theme tune and flying without wings. That's why this man here was disgusted. That's why this man here jumped live. But you'll ignore all that because he's your boy. You roll together. You smoke the thing together. You roll, don't you?
This would have been, if Luke McJanet was still a horse trainer, this would have been the biggest weekend of his career. Yeah.
Listen, dum-dum. And I'm going to play this again and again and correct you. Yeah? I'm going to play this again just to correct you. Listen to this woman again with her information.
If Luke McJanet was still a horse trainer, this would have been the biggest weekend of his career.
I have never been to the Grand National in my life. I was a flat trainer. A flat trainer. The Derby is the biggest of my year. I have never been to Aintree in my fucking life. I don't go to Aintree. I don't like going anywhere where jump racing is. I don't like it. Okay? So again, misinformation. I was a flat trainer with a flat licence. They are jump trainers with jump licences. You dum-dum.
Yeah. This will be the biggest weekend for any horse trainer's career.
No, it wouldn't. For jump trainers, for national hunt trainers, it doesn't mean anything. Two different licenses. Flat, jump. So when you try and do your video to make me look stupid, you look stupid yourself. Because I was never a jumps trainer. Oh.
Every Grand National. And where was Luke yesterday? Digging up information on Zach.
I have never been to the Grand National to Aintree in my fucking life. I don't want to go. I would never go. I've been in horse racing for 20 years. I've been banned the last 3. I've never gone. What are you talking about? Biggest thing in my life. I don't even fucking like the Grand National.
So he can come on here today, tear
Yes.
Zach down to make
Yes.
himself feel better about the fact
Yes.
that, you know, what was it he said?
Yes.
Everybody on here knows that you're a scammer.
Yes.
And everyone in the horsey world knows that you're a bet scammer, and that's why you lost your career and
I'll stop you there. Being a bet scammer is a criminal offence. I was never done criminally. So I never laid the bet. Because you're a dum-dum, clearly. Right? And let me explain it to you because you feel so proud you're doing this video. I'm going to make you look stupid even fucking more right now. So, if you read the national newspaper, I never made any money out of telling somebody the horse was a pig. Yeah? The only thing that I did wrong to get banned was a member of my staff repeated them words. I never put the money on. I never made a fucking penny, you dum-dum. Otherwise I would be banned from betting, dum-dum. Oh, this is getting exhausting.
you only pick up shit. Alright. So yeah, give it a rest, Luke. We're bored.
No. My audience... Oh, God, girl, get that filter on. Fuck me, get that filter on. Quickly. Fucking get that off my screen. So, when you say give it a rest, we're bored, you have... She deletes the negative comments. I know she does. So, what this woman is failing to do, because this is what they do when they support, you know, when they ride hard or die for Zach the Brat. They fail to talk about the man mocking the woman's child. Mocking the woman. That's why I jumped live. They failed because he played the EastEnders theme tune and was taking the piss out of a woman talking about a poorly child. That's okay to do, apparently. They don't talk about the time when Zach did the dailies and raised money for cancer research and paid his rent. But that's scamming. You paid it in the end, big up to you, he paid it, but you took that money under false pretences and paid your rent. That's scamming. isn't it? Oh, I love picking up horse shit. So, yeah. So, I know, Lottie B, you think, oh, I'm really mad now at Luke, that judge, and misread. But you've got no credibility. Because you put out misinformation. You've got none. You've told me that I'm a jump racing trainer with the height of my career. You've told me that I was done for putting a bet on, a scamming bet. I never put the bet on. If you read the national newspaper, which I'm sure you will, because you seem quite obsessed with me, Lottie. If you read the national press newspaper, Luke never made a fucking penny out of it. So, what are you talking about? I bet it. No, you didn't. Why are you lying? No, you didn't, because I didn't even know you back then. Thank you, Sharon. So, yeah, bit silly, Lottie. So, if you want to do, can you ever get your licence back? Abso-fucking-lutely, and I will. Is horse shit and horse manure the same thing? Yes. So it really, if you are going to do these hateful videos, yes, you called horse big and they speak through, yeah. If you really are going to put hateful videos up, Lottie B, could you please try and get a little bit of information right? Could you just try and do your actual fucking research when you're doing stuff on me and misread? Because, darling, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. And if you ever want to come in and have a chat about it, I'll have a chat with you. Right, I'm going on my main to do my FYP. You'll see me in about 15 minutes. I'll be on the main to do the FYP. You have a hard and amazing job. It is fucking hard. It is hard. Why let a good... That's it. Cockapoo, do you know the first ever jockey that taught me to ride, right? That is the saying he said to me. That is the saying he said to me. And I was like 14 years old. Why let a good story get in the way of the truth? So I'd appreciate it, Lottie B, if you got your information right. Because the only thing that's embarrassing round here is you trying to justify Zach Playford's his behaviour. Yeah? So when you want to come for me and call me Luke McJanet and this and that, please at least about the threats to him. I've got multiple videos of the man saying when he gets hold of me what he'd like to do to me. So, and he got called out on that and shit his pants and blocked me. Anyway, I will see you on the main in 15 minutes.